So Claire, nice to see you. First of all, we've made a little bit of an introduction already for what we're gonna do this month to the stream. Most people know what's gonna happen and how we're gonna do it. We actually already had our first €5 donation today for the charity.
Woohoo! I was
uh,
listening. Yeah,
Very cool. We don't want to. We haven't really given away too much information about the charity yet because we want to, well, give you the word to have a chance to talk about the charity and let everyone know a little bit about what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it. So,
And people
brilliant.
are saying hi to you as well from the chat, Claire, so that you
Yes.
know Kaylor, Laura, and Snazzy.
are saying
Hello, Claire. Hello, Claire.
So Claire, your chance a little bit to
Introduce.
yeah, introduce yourself to us.
Hi everyone. Thanks for welcoming us. I'm Claire from Inspire Foundation, and this is a charity in Malta. We're based in on the Maltese Islands. We have three main areas where we work from. We have one center which is an educational center, one which is a therapeutic center, and then we have another base on our sister island, which is a smaller island, so we combine a variety of services there. I don't know how much your viewers know about Malta. Just
I don't think they know a lot about certain areas or places in Malta.
No,
okay.
but
Uh, so basically, the main work of the foundation is to provide services for persons with a disability. Um, uh, we work with people with autism, with people with neurological disabilities, and what's very close to our heart is to help people with a disability live as much as possible a full life.
A happy life.
a happy life.
Exactly. So basically, we try and help kids, if possible, go to mainstream school. We want them to be integrated and included in society. We want them to grow up and live full lives. And that is where all our work is aimed towards.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen so many pictures of happy kids, and like they're really, really enjoying themselves at the places you guys provide for them.
Yes, yes. In fact, we believe a lot as well. Um, as with mainstream kids, kids with a disability learn most through play.
Okay.
So we have our pool, we have multi-sensory rooms, we have horseback therapy. We do a lot of animal therapy as well because we believe that these are the best ways to help our children and even adults. We also provide services for adults to to grow. Sometimes we help children utter their first words.
Amazing.
Nice.
We have parents who tell us, "My child never called me mama," and now they're starting to speak.
Wow.
Yeah, so these little successes, every little success is a milestone for us.
Yeah. Every small step is a big step for you guys. Like you
Yes.
really did something, you meant something, and that's I think for us was also the way we think. Like we have a really big community, a lot of people together that all have maybe their own stories that sort of are also stories that maybe you could tell about what you guys do for the community you work with and help. We have a big community as well, and there's a lot of things I think that are connected to our community. That just, we're getting an example here. As someone with two children with autism, this charity makes me smile. That's Natasha Arrow, someone out of our stream. A great girl. So you see the connection is already there here with
Yeah.
Arrow.
So somebody is asking, do people fly over to Malta for treatment?
No, no, this is it's not a one-shot treatment as such. The way we work is that usually kids we start as young as possible because with autism particularly, the younger they're diagnosed and we start working with them, the better the results. So when they're diagnosed with autism, for example, they're referred to us by government. We evaluate the child and then come up with a program which is tailored specifically to that child, because some children might need some type of therapy, other children might need different types of therapy. So we have a program which is specifically tailored for each child.
So it's
Beautiful.
it's like always a long-term process with.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love that actually. Yeah. So
Yes, yes. In reality, if a child graduates,
yeah.
we're happy.
Yeah, of
For,
course.
for
Exactly.
example, we have a program that started recently, maybe 2-3 years ago, which is full-time instead of mainstream schooling. There were some children we were finding in society that they weren't benefiting from mainstream schooling. So we came up with a new program where the children come to us Monday to Friday instead of mainstream school.
Yeah.
And this program has been in place for 2-3 years now. We actually had the first 2 kids who graduated, who basically are going back to mainstream schooling.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. And from this year, they've started back in mainstream schooling, and we don't want to get rid of them in inverted commas, but we're very happy that
Wow.
they don't need us anymore.
Wow, Claire.
Yeah.
We just got
right between our in
Good
our
charity.
conversation,
Let's
Jeroen van
get it
Hout,
to
a
2K
viewer of
at
the
least.
stream, just donated another €20 towards
Wow.
the good cause.
Let's go,
Brilliant.
Jeroen van
Amazing.
Hout.
Thank
Ik
you.
houd van jou, you know it. Thank you so much.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
much love.
Love.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
No,
Let's
but
go.
those are beautiful, beautiful things, and I think also there's so much stuff in the world going on. So how cool is it if you can really focus on one thing, or maybe one individual, to really make the life of that one person better, and go on like that. So there will be a person here, and everything is done to try and make the world for that person as good as possible. Then there's another person, so you really are like micro sort of helping people, but you're helping them in such a huge way.
Yeah.
It makes the difference from a very small child until the rest of their life. So you're actually making such a huge impact, not only for them, but also for the parents, the family,
The family, yeah.
etc. It makes a huge difference. So I'm gonna say one thing here. We have Natas. She said something earlier as well. You can't just get treatment. It's an ongoing, constantly. Tommy was non-verbal diagnosed at 2, and now we can't shut him up. So she has a son that was non-verbal
For 2 years.
for 2 years,
Yeah.
and then now can't shut him up. But that's also because of the.
That's amazing.
I love to hear that, Natas.
And guys, if you have in the chat, if you're on the chat right now, and you have some more questions, just make sure to ask them.
Definitely, this is the time for you guys to ask questions. I think I wanted to ask you the question, Claire, what the reason is behind you, giving your everything to try and make this foundation as cool as possible. But you've already said so many beautiful words, and I
Lego
already
for the
found
children and the
so many
animals,
reasons
Twitch
that
unity.
that I think it's such an easy question to answer. You sort of answered it already as well, so that's super cool.
Yes, yes. These little successes, just you're having a bad day and you hear about this little success that we're having, which is such a huge success for the family.
Yeah.
And it just makes all the work worthwhile, you know, it just
Awesome.
motivates you.
And in between times, another donation coming in there for Pop City. Awesome viewer. He's been with us for a long time and is also moderator in our stream. Let's go for the children and the animals. Twitch Unity. Let's go.
Let's go,
Poppy,
Pop
man.
City. Yeah,
Legendary
amazing.
legend. Thank you so much. 35
Thank
euros
you.
already, guys. Awesome stuff.
Yeah. So if I understand it correctly, it were animal therapies, right? Because animals are
Yeah.
such amazing creatures, and they can help us out. They can help us out a lot with
Yes.
with our mind and. So what kind of animals
I
are
hope this
involved?
helps a little.
Okay, so we have
Much love
we
and
have
lots of
horseback
success.
therapy, and so basically the kids and even adults, because we have a group of adults who come to us every day as well, and these are adults with severe neurological and physical disabilities. But we take them for the therapy within our own premises. We have 4 horses. These are specifically trained horses because obviously they need to be very sedate and very patient. And part of the therapy is even grooming the horses, because interacting with the animals is very, very beneficial. And we see even a child who might be agitated suddenly calms down when they interact with the animals. It's amazing. What we can take from our animal friends is really, really touching when you
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's
love
in the
it.
chat that said horses are great therapy for
Yeah.
autistic kids.
Yeah.
We also have pigs,
Okay.
rabbits,
Mm-hmm.
chickens.
A
I
little
believe.
farm.
Yes,
Little
yes.
farm of
And
therapy.
we don't have our own dogs, but we have a collaboration with another NGO, and they regularly bring their service dogs to help our
Amazing.
service users as well.
That's wonderful.
I love that. And right in between, we got another donation, €10 from Dario Sounds. Let's go. I hope this helps a little. Much love and lots of success.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much, Dario. Appreciate
Thank
it so
you.
much. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, amazing. I love it. And how many people are working for the organization at this moment?
We're quite a big organization by Maltese standards. We have about 150 employees.
Wow.
Yeah, because a lot of our services, all of our staff are, well, practically all of our staff are qualified, because our services are very service intensive, as in we offer one-to-one attention, and we need to be specialists in what we do.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
So we have physiotherapists, speech therapists, psychiatrists. We have people with psychology degrees. So most of our people have this further knowledge, because we need to know what we're doing, obviously.
Yes. Definitely.
Amazing. Someone in the chat says the Slobbies community will help with all we have and can. I love that.
That's
Let's go.
amazing.
Thank you so
That's
much.
amazing. We also offer support to the family, because as that parent who spoke earlier on would know, once you have a child diagnosed with a disability, first of all, it's quite a big shock for the family as well.
Yeah.
And they need to learn coping skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've personally, this touches me myself as well a little bit, because I was 11 years old when I became ill, and I needed a lot of attention from my family, and I know how much of an impact that can be for a family, and especially I had a younger brother, for example.
Exactly.
A lot less attention goes towards him, and all
Yeah.
the attention went to me, because I had to go to the hospital constantly. And it's just amazing that a charity can help a family out, not just the sick kid, for example, but like the whole family to cope
Yes.
with it.
Yes,
100%
the
agree.
siblings need a lot of attention as well, because they do end up suffering, as you're saying, without meaning to. You tend to focus on the person who needs help, but the other sibling then tends to be a bit neglected. So we help even teach how to
Been broke
cope
but
with
not
that,
poor.
and
Smile.
teach coping skills.
Yeah, amazing. And the donations are coming in and
in.
coming in. Ivor with a €5
Keep up the
donation.
good
I'm
work,
broke,
guys.
but not poor.
Let's go, Ivor.
Love
Thank you
that.
so much. Much love.
And Sebastian Pro with keep up the good work, guys.
Let's go, Sebastian Pro, man. Thank you so
I
much,
love it,
buddy.
guys.
Awesome stuff.
Appreciate it a lot.
And we had a question out of from the stream as well.
How do they normally get the funding? Do they get grants?
Okay, we are partly funded by government. So basically, government buys certain services from us,
Yeah.
but that doesn't cover all our expenses, for the simple reason that government would pay for the service delivery, but then if we need to train our people, if we need to buy resources, if we need to build a multi-sensory room, these are all funds then that we need to raise. So in total, our foundation spends in the region of 4 million, 4.5 million per year.
Wow.
So 70% of that comes from government, and the balance then we have to raise.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's still a big gap.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. There's
exactly.
about $1 million a year
Wow.
that we need to raise, and we raise it in different ways. We have a number of charity shops in Malta that help help us to raise funds, and we also do. Myself going out to corporates who support us on a regular basis. So yeah, any help that we need, we plow it back into the foundation to be able to invest, because obviously, like everything else, this is a live situation and there's learnings coming out all the time. We need to keep our people trained because our people are our main resource.
Yeah.
We need to invest in new technologies. If, for example, there's a new app that is beneficial, recently we were seeing there are these autism robots,
Yeah.
which are fantastic.
Autism robots?
Sorry?
Autism robots?
Yeah, a robot.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, there are these robots which they're rather expensive, but we are thinking that in the future we'll invest in these, but they're a few thousand each. So these they're very good because they help the child to interact.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
And especially a child with autism, not all of them, but many suffer with the difficulties for social interaction. So we're always looking at new tools to help us improve our service users in different ways.
That's beautiful. I love to hear that. And Jeroen with another 30 euros coming in for the charity as well. So we're already almost at 100 euros, guys. Streaming like for 30 minutes right now, 45 minutes. Unbelievable stuff. What I think was also a very important thing, Claire, we talked a little bit about it, about the openness about the charity, right? So you guys are very transparent when it comes to how much money comes in, but also how much money gets spent. You were talking about the audit, you were talking about sharing everything on the side. Maybe you can, as a last question, tell us a little bit more about the transparency of the good cause.
Yes, we really believe in being very, very transparent. In fact, we're audited every year by a financial body, and the accounts that are audited are then published on our website. If people go into our website, inspire.org.mt, you can see our financial records going back to quite a number of years. 2021 are still not on because they're being finalized as we speak by the auditors, but they'll be up very soon. But we really believe in this. We are very, very correct in anything that we do, and we want to make sure that people know that when they donate, the money is really going into the services that we're giving.
All right,
beautiful.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
We just got in a funny question for you, Claire. Can you guys ask her if she's single? If so, can you get me her number?
I'm afraid not.
All right. And Not a Tosti just came in with a 10 euro donation. Let's freaking go. Not a Tosti. Remco Bellman as well. For the good charity, keep up the good work, and not a 10 euro donation, which means that we are over 100 euro already.
110 already here in a very short period of time. Claire, I want to thank you so much for hopping by in the stream for a little bit and talk about everything. What we're gonna do for you guys, what you guys are gonna do with the money that we're gonna collect here with the stream. I think I can say it from us both. We're very proud to be able to have you guys as a foundation, and we're gonna really try to do an outstanding job for you for the foundation to collect as much money as possible. And
really looking forward to this month, and that's what I want to say. Just really
Definitely.
looking forward to it and what we can do together with the community.
Definitely. Yes.
Thank you so very much. You cannot imagine how happy you're making us, and every little bit helps, believe
Yeah.
me. Because that is how literally we build our finances, and every drop helps.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you so much to tell your story about the charity. Much love from Dario. Love it, Dario. Thank you very much. So Claire, thank you very much. And maybe at the end of the month we will just have another call like this. I really enjoyed it, and I
Yeah.
think a lot of the people in the chat as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Great,
We have
great. And
over-
if there are any questions, please do even asking about a particular disability and you want
Yes.
some guidance or anything, please do send them through to us. We'd be very happy to answer and support your community.
Amazing.
Definitely. So
Amazing.
everyone in the community as well, if you have any questions in the future, it doesn't have to be right now, but it can be in the upcoming month as well. Let us know those questions. We can write them down, and we can always ask Claire for personal questions about the charity later on in the month. So if you come
Yeah.
up with any cool things, it's definitely possible. And Claire, another question for you. Last question. If the guys are gonna do a 24-hour stream, do you want to be here too? Maybe for a little bit in the stream at the 24-hour stream.
We can be. I can be.
Wow.
It's just
Why not?
a funny suggestion. Who knows? We'll talk about it later in the month. And well, thank you so much, Claire, for the call.
Thank
and
you.
We'll talk very soon again. Thank you.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
All right, Claire.
Alrighty.
Bye
Thanks
bye.
a lot, Claire.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Have a good one.
Bye bye.